Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about some herbs and how you can incorporate different herbs for your different body types or health conditions. I posted a herbal, I guess like crash course and quiz on Instagram at Marla's Healthy Life. You can head over there now if you'd like. I saved it also as a highlight under herbalism on my Instagram page, so it explains a lot more about where this video is coming from. But I was talking about the concept that some people are very dry, really dry skin, dry nose. Other people might have dampness. They might have a phlegmy cough or runny sinuses. Some people might be really cold internally, feeling cold all the time. Others might be super hot. And so with these different body types, what kind of herbs can we take to support them? Okay, so I'm not obviously going to be able to share every herb on the planet and every type of symptom, but I want to touch on dryness or dampness, and then cold and hot, or like fire, heat internally. So those are the four things I want to touch on and what herbs that you could take to address them all. I'm going to start first of all with dampness. This is for somebody who has to go like a lot, or who has runny nose and they have to sniffle it up, or who wakes up in the morning congested, or who has a really weeping eczema or lots of fluid, like leaking ears, a lot of fluid coming out of acne, just overall wetness or dampness in the body. What can we take? Well, we want to take things that will dry up the system and kind of get rid of some of that moisture. So a couple herbs that I would highly recommend, or spices, would be clove, cardamom, star anise would be awesome. Also ginger, which is very drying, would be really, really good to incorporate to get just like that drying effect and some of that like mucosal effect. Mullein leaf, that's spelled Mullein, would be another great option to add in to dry out the body. So if you have really dampness or wet type of symptoms or body type, then you want to be doing some of those herbs that I just mentioned. So your cinnamon, your clove, your star anise, mullein leaf, ginger, even turmeric can be pretty drying as well. Okay, so as far as dryness goes, if you are the opposite, if you have extremely dry skin, cracking skin, peeling skin, if you feel like you need to have a humidifier running all the time because your sinuses are so dry or your nose is so dry, if you have dry hair, like if you just feel dry, you want to do dampening herbs that bring mucus to the system to improve that. So what can we take? Licorice root and marshmallow root are the two top. These are herbs that will stimulate the mucus glands in the system to release and secrete mucus and mucus in the gut to build up the gut lining, things like that. Aloe vera is also not technically an herb, but it's a great plant to improve your dryness, so it brings moisture to the system. Okay, so aloe vera, marshmallow root, and licorice root are great. Slippery elm is also great as it brings moisture to the system. Okay, so what can we take for someone who is always cold? Well, we want herbs to make you hot. So ginger root at the very top. Ginger will bring that heat to the body, and it can really, really help for anybody who just feels really, really cold. Ginseng also has that effect. So Siberian ginseng or Chinese ginseng can help bring up that body temperature by improving circulation. So with that as well, ginseng, ginger, you can also do ginkgo biloba to improve that circulation and get that blood circulating, flowing, bring that heat in. If you are not sensitive to nightshades, hot peppers are great as well. Again, bringing that heat into the body. There are way more herbs than what I'm listing here, but these are just some of the most popular, easy to find herbs, which is why I'm sharing these ones. Okay, so if you are a person who's always cold, do ginger shots, ginger teas, really get a lot of ginger into the system. Okay, I just hear like a dog freaking out and I'm like, what's going on? Hope it's not my chickens being attacked again. Anyway, last but not least, we have somebody who is really hot. So for people who are hot internally, hot flashes, rosacea, Inflammation, if you feel very inflamed, this is the element of fire in traditional Chinese medicine. This is someone who is has a lot of heat, and you need to disperse that heat. So what can we do? We want to do cooling herbs. We've got our peppermint and or spearmint. These are very cooling and will help to kind of lower the body temperature. Okay, so peppermint, spearmint. We also can do aloe vera. Now, if somebody is hot and dry, so if you have really high inflammation and eczema with super dry skin, or psoriasis with super dry skin, you can pair cooling and dampening herbs or compounds. So aloe vera. Aloe vera is very cooling, but it's also very dampening. So only take aloe vera if you are somebody who is very dry. Aloe vera would be amazing. So if you're dry and so inflamed or hot or things like that, aloe vera is perfect. You can add it in with the peppermint and or spearmint, and you're going to have wonderful effects. So those are the top 3 choices for me. Again, there are way more herbs. I didn't want to make this like an all-inclusive video, but I'm hoping that it gives you enough options to work with to change your body's internal environment and balance it out a little bit more depending on what you need. I'm going to give you a couple scenarios. A person who, like I mentioned a few seconds ago, has psoriasis or eczema with really dry palms or anywhere on the body, dry feet, dry skin, as long as the psoriasis and eczema is not weeping, so there's no pus or fluid coming out of the skin. So very dry skin, but is also red and inflamed. Another person feels hot, you feel more flustered, irritated, things like that, angered easily. You want to dampen the body, but also bring the temperature down. So aloe vera would be perfect for you to try and incorporate. For somebody who has too much dampness, so a phlegmy cough or a lot of eczema that is weeping, so you have pus coming out of your eczema, like a dyshydrotic eczema, for example. These people are too wet, they need to be dried out. So these individuals would want to take a drying herb, maybe a ginger or a curcumin or turmeric or clove or cinnamon, star anise, things like that. You want to dry out the body and soak it up. Somebody who has more of like a cooling type of body, so somebody who's always cold, someone who no matter you touch them anywhere, they feel very cold, who has a lot of like cold type symptoms in their body. These people could really benefit from heat, so ginger root would be amazing, peppers, things like that. Okay, so I hope that this helps. I just wanted to change it up a bit because I am talking a lot about like homeopathics and things, and I thought this would be a fun topic to address just to give you guys a little more information. But I go more in detail on Instagram on this topic, and I have a quiz at the end. So head over to Instagram at Marla's Healthy Life, and you can either watch it in my stories, or you can go on my main Instagram feed and click the herbalism circle and check it out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.